This is the second set on Himmelsdorf. Avant-Garde leading 1-0 against the Angry Pubbies. And Brendan, why don't you take us through the tank selection?
Well, we have Avant-Garde running a little lighter than Angry Pubbies. Angry Pubbies with 3 AMX 50s and 2 IS 3s, that is 5 heavy tanks. And for Avant-Garde, they have 2 AMX 50s and 3 T69s.
Yeah, so definitely a little bit more mobility coming out from Avant-Garde. This could signal a push for the western or the eastern hilltop. They do have the faster tanks, so they will be able to get up there faster. But I mean, the Angry Pubbies may be expecting this, and they're sending most of their tanks to the hilltop right now.
Yeah, almost all their tanks. They have 1 T1 on the left side to spot, but besides that, they have 1 tank going up there to spot a little bit down the hill.
Yeah.
But besides that, the rest of them are going up the hill.
Yeah, so the three T69s right now on Avant-Garde, they're going up the hilltop. They will possibly meet the heavy tank, the heavy forces from the Angry Pubbies up there, but the 2 AMX 50s, they're not actually pushing up the hilltop, but they are moving in that direction.
Yeah, they're going to need to support those T69s if the T69s decide to go up the hill, because Angry Pubbies in a really defensive setup on my screen, I can see they're down the hill, like way down the hill, one of the heavy tanks all the way in the back, and actually sending another one of their heavy tanks all the way to the left side near their T1.
Alright, yeah, so the Angry Pubbies actually not going for a hilltop push just yet. They are kind of afraid of the mobility coming out from Avant-Garde. They realize that if they, try and go up the hill, Avant-Garde is going to make it up there first. So if they do decide to go for the push, they are going to use their T1 to spot out any tanks, before they do commit to any kind of push. And right now, Avant-Garde, if it comes to a hilltop push, I mean, it's really going to come down to who has more tanks up there.
Yeah, and we lost sight of what Avant-Garde is doing, but they were sending most of their tanks in that direction, so I wouldn't be surprised if they go for like a really slow push in that direction. Yeah, so they just got to find out where Angry Pubbies are. Yeah,
so Angry Pubbies actually pulled out from that position, and right now 3 of the T69s on Avant-Garde up here on the hilltop. They can use that as a sniping position now as well, because it is not contested. But the Angry Pubbies, they could be going for it looks like they're going for a western push. For a 2-prong push, actually, they could go, for the western side and the base of the hill on that eastern side at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know. As just for now, like, it seems like they're just kind of sitting here. They have 2 of the tanks on the west, 2 at the bottom of the hill, like not on the hill but on the ridge, that are now moving towards the middle. And they had the 1 guy towards the base who's actually moving towards the west, so they might be going for that western push you were talking about.
Yeah, definitely. So a couple of the Angry Pubbies tanks now posting up, deciding what to do. And here we have Fresh Meat looking for some sniping shots he can try and pull off, but he doesn't have any vision on the Angry Pubbies right now. I want to see Avant-Garde out to that corner of the field. I love that position, that the T1s can possibly take, because it's pretty safe, because once you get to that position, it's quite safe, and it gives you so much vision on that northern edge, or even the southern edge if you're the northern team.
Yeah, it's very useful spotting any of these really heavy push that teams can do down either one of the sides. So it is a smart thing to do with your T1s.
Yep, so the Angry Pubbies posting up for a western push. The T69 on the hilltop has been spotted. So the Angry Pubbies now know at least 1 tank is up there on the hilltop. It could signal a push, because if they push down that western side, they will have the numbers advantage.
Yeah, especially with they might have their heavy tanks back, Avant-Garde, but it will be an outnumbered situation if you send all 5 of your tanks down the west side, and it seems like they want to do that now.
Yeah, so a heavy tank has been spotted, maybe even 2 heavy tanks have been spotted on the Angry Pubbies side. They're not pushing just yet. The T1 does spot them, so right now the Angry Pubbies, they are going for a kind of like a 2-way push. They're sending 3 of their tanks way down on the western side, and the other 3 tanks kind of more towards the right side of the railway.
Yeah, and I think that's a pretty good idea. If you're going to go for a strong push down one side of the map, you might as well make it a bit divided. Yeah. You don't want to get rained down upon in one location. Yeah, exactly. So but the T1 has been spotted, or the T1 has spotted this push coming on from the Angry Pubbies. Now it's up to Avant-Garde to either push or come back and defend. Yeah, and we'll have to see what they're doing. We see one of their T1s is going really in there. He wants to spot the rest of the tanks.
But he gets taken out. Yeah, so he does spot the other 2 tanks on the Angry Pubbies side. They haven't pushed out just yet, so Avant-Garde realized the Angry Pubbies haven't fully committed to this push yet. They know that a couple of the tanks are down there, but not all 5. So what Avant-Garde have to do right now is they have to regroup and kind of set up their defensive position just in case the Angry Pubbies do actually decide to push.
And it seems like they're doing that, setting up a really nice position here, all grouped up like you said they have to do. they have the vision all the way down the corridor. You know, if they decide to push down there, the Angry Pubbies, Avant-Garde have that lane to shoot them.
Yep, so Avant-Garde going for a push of their own down the base of the hill on this eastern side of the map. And here we have Becca, or Baza here, in this T1 gonna get taken out by Fresh Meat. He is ducking behind that piece of cover, but it's only a matter of time before he gets taken out. Yeah, here we have 1 shot, 1 kill. And he's actually going for a ram. Yeah, he's actually not going to waste any of his ammo, so he's just going for the ram, slowly, painfully taking out Baza. And yes, he does get taken out. And the other members of the PBK team now moving back to defend the Avant-Garde push.
Yeah, after they saw that push with the T1, they are back. They are sending 3 of their tanks up here to the north, and they have 2 of them situated on that the edge of the field to spot and try to get some shots down the lane.
Yeah, so it's really a back and forth right now. You know, either both teams kind of pushing down onto enemy territory, and then the defending team, you know, pulling back to defend the push, and then once they realize that, you know, one team backed up, that the other team pushes. So a really back and forth, kind of like a yo-yo kind of momentum going in this game. You know, really kind of just back and forth. Avant-Garde now pulling back all the way to their base. I think they could have actually just engaged them, you know, in the northern side of the map. I don't know why exactly they pushed back. They could have been expecting an Angry Pubbies push, but, you know, if they just pushed up north, like on that eastern side, they had, you know, they're already pretty much behind cover, and they could have just utilized that and just slowly push into the sleep of Pubby space.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. A lot of those buildings on the right side of the top base are actually really good for cover, and if they had made that push, they were already on Angry Pubby's side, and Angry Pubby's tanks were there too, and they knew that. So Angry Pubbies would have taken a lot longer to go down for like a suicide push for their base. I feel like they could have set up cover towards the right side of the base and maybe taken it slowly.
Yeah, definitely. But Avant-Garde now focusing their attention to this Western Railway area. About 3 minutes now remaining. I mean, if this match continues to go the way it has been going, I really think this is going to be a draw. Yeah. Yeah. So both teams what's really happening is they're trying to counter the push. Both teams are trying to counter the other team's push, but Angry Pubbies now going for a central field push. That is really risky. Yeah, I mean, Avant-Garde or the Angry Pubbies haven't spotted the Avant-Garde members, so they don't know exactly where Avant-Garde is. They do know Avant-Garde's on that eastern side or that western side, and they have spotted that one T69, and right now the Angry Pubbies deep into enemy territory. Yeah, but they are doing a nice job of spreading out their forces. They are in a line formation, so they can't get flanked right now. They are going to go for a possible flank of their own, and Avant-Garde right now, they got to do something really quick, or else they will give the Angry Pubbies enough time to flank them. Yeah, Bridgeburn here lining it for a shot. Zen Yelder. Zen Yelder actually, and Griven taking out solo, about 55%. One more shot did miss though, so Bridgeburner taking a little bit of damage as well. So Bridgeburner just at about 47%, and here we have the rest of the Avant-Garde members going for a surrounding maneuver as well. So both teams trying to surround each other right now. It's quite interesting to see this. And right now, yeah, we have more members of Avant-Garde going in. They do manage to take out an AMX 50. Great job by them. That is right now they have a 9 tier point advantage. About a minute remaining left in this match. The Angry Pubbies have to push in right now to try and equalize this tier difference. And the Envy here, or Fry here, taking Griven down really low. Griven 12%. One more shot will take out Griven. Griven gets taken out, so that T69 is down for Avant-Garde, and now it's only a 1 tier point difference. Only 50 seconds remaining now. Fresh Meat taking Fry down really low. Bridgeburner also really low. This could go either way right now.
I feel like Avant-Garde might lose this. They're so low though.
Oh no.
Oh man, they're so low. So many of their tanks just survived with low health, but I don't know. I think Avant-Garde's going to take it here with 2 seconds left.
Only 2 tanks remaining on the Angry Pubby side. Avant-Garde having 3 tier 8s of their own, so definitely a huge advantage going in favor of Avant-Garde. I really don't see Avant-Garde losing this set with this little amount of time remaining. And yeah, like you said, so many of those Avant-Garde tanks are so low, but they survive for so long. Did so much damage, and they're actually going to go for another tank here, but they do sacrifice one of those tanks, but they do retaliate it, and it does, again, the advantage does go to Avant-Garde. Wow, so that was actually so close to being a draw, because the silly